One thing that's making your PMS cravings so much worse is specifically not eating enough during this phase. A lot of this, I think, just comes down to us not being taught about our menstrual cycles really at all. I didn't even know there was a menstrual cycle until my mid 20s. I just knew I had a period. In the luteal phase, the second half of your cycle, your metabolism is actually quite a bit higher than at other phases in your cycle. So this means your body is going to be burning through energy quite a bit faster than it would during other phases of your cycle. Towards the end of the second half of your cycle is when we start to experience PMS symptoms, such as really intense cravings for specific foods, typically higher in sugar and carbs. So since our metabolism is faster at this point in our cycle, we do need to be giving ourselves access to foods that are going to balance our blood sugar levels, foods with proteins, complex carbs and fiber, and fats. When we don't eat enough, especially in this phase in our cycle, our blood sugar levels drop. One way the body responds is actually through cravings. We crave foods that are higher in sugar and carbs. Those foods provide really quick energy to the body. It takes the body a lot less time to break down those foods and turn them into glucose, the main fuel for our cells, than it would foods that are harder to break down that contain protein, fiber, and fats. But when we're just eating foods that are higher in sugar and carbs without protein, fiber, and fats, our blood sugar levels spike really quick, and then that energy doesn't last very long. It's followed by a drop in blood sugar levels, which is why it is so important to introduce more foods that are going to balance your blood sugar levels during this phase in your cycle: proteins, complex carbs, fiber, and fats. When we're PMSing, there's also a pretty significant drop in neurotransmitters dopamine and serotonin, which really regulate mood. And snacks and sweets can be a really quick source of dopamine, especially if you have ADHD. So by all means, when you are PMSing, when you're craving something, let yourself have that, let yourself enjoy that. But at the same time, remembering that your body is burning through more energy at this point in your cycle and does need more energy from food. So giving yourself more access to foods that are going to keep your blood sugar levels stable, and recognizing that you need to eat more at this phase, understanding that underlying mechanism of what keeping your blood sugar levels stable and giving your body fuel, how that is connected with the intensity of cravings, and how that can really over time reduce the out of control feeling that can be associated with cravings during PMS.